Welcome back, everybody. I'm Phil. That's Sam.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are Bars and Barbells.
Today, we're coming to Bruce Springsteen, Streets of Philadelphia.
And this is a request from Rob. So thank you so much for supporting the channel again, Rob. And he has officially been supporting the channel by making requests for a full year now.
Yeah, it's a long time supporter,
Yes.
clearly. And I remember the first couple of videos that he did a sponsored video on, and he had said, "Oh, you guys bring me so much joy when you are checking out content that I grew up with." And he's got a very diverse taste in music.
He's got us to check out so many different things.
And most of all, we're so grateful for your support. So thank you so much, Robert. We really, really do appreciate it. And Bruce Springsteen is somebody that we haven't checked out a whole lot on the channel. There's been a lot of people that comment how much they love Bruce Springsteen, but it's not something that we've experienced in fullness just quite yet. We have done a live performance from him and Rosalita. I believe that was the first time that we got introduced, and that was crazy. Wild performance that was. Saxophone, whole nine. And he wasn't playing the saxophone though. Remember that was the one where all the ladies were going crazy?
Yeah. He wasn't playing the saxophone, but the saxophone was in it. But
Yeah.
he was. And we were comparing it to like the Elvis video that we did where all the ladies were like going nuts.
Right, yeah, because they were all like just trying to attack him, and they were all kissing him, right? Yeah. Anyways, so we're coming to Streets of Philadelphia, a little bit different one on this. It's actually from a movie, Philadelphia, which I am familiar with. I haven't seen the film, but I've seen it advertised or on Netflix or something like that, because I think Denzel Washington is in it. And from what we understand, we were reading that it's about HIV/AIDS and dealing with that, and it brought awareness to the crisis that was happening. This is from 1994, right?
Yeah, the song's was released in 1994, I guess, as a single, but the movie came out in 1993.
Right. So that's kind of where this comes from, was the film. And the song itself did really, really well in terms of success, right?
Yeah, it went to #1 in Canada, 2 in the UK, 9 in the US, won 4 Grammys, won an Academy Award. So obviously it did very well.
Song of the year. So
Yeah.
clearly this is a renowned one in Bruce Springsteen's catalog. And if you got other ones from Bruce, let us know. A couple of our members are big Bruce Springsteen fans. So I'm sure they'll appreciate your insights. So drop that down below. If you enjoy the video, hit the like button. But anyways, we've been rambling on about Bruce Springsteen for way too long. We need to get into the song. Let's check out Streets of Philadelphia.
Bruised and battered, I couldn't tell what I felt. I was unrecognizable to myself. Saw my reflection in the window, didn't know my own face. Oh brother, are you gonna leave me wasting away on the streets of Philadelphia? Avenue till my legs felt like stone. Voices of friends vanished and gone. At night I hear the blood in my veins, just as black and whispering as the rain. The streets of Philadelphia.
So clearly a great example of how something simplistic can be very powerful, and that you don't need a lot of bells and whistles to communicate a message and discuss things that are important. I think visually as well, we're seeing not just a highlight or, obviously the movie was about a particular issue, but this seems like it's highlighting issues and speaking for people that maybe don't have a voice. And I think, this is highlighting all areas of Philadelphia, streets of Philadelphia, streets magnifying, I think, when people are going through hardship, we're seeing some of those shots, right? And obviously the song itself is pretty stripped down too.
I kind of like, it's almost like a play on the words with the streets of Philadelphia, because like you said, he's obviously talking physically about the people that he's seeing, or like basically like these people that live there, right? But he's also walking on the street. So it's almost like a walking tour of the people that are like the people of Philadelphia, which is kind of reference to the streets of Philadelphia.
And then he's obviously walking himself while speaking about this, right? So it's like he himself is speaking about himself in this position on the streets of Philadelphia, being vulnerable and introspective. All these people. Yeah, but this is exactly at the same time what a lot of people are going through. Yeah. Right. So it's kind of a mirror image, which is pretty cool. And like I said, the song is, it's interesting because it's like a spoken word of poetry in some sense. It's not like because we've heard him get really gritty with his vocal, go off really powerful, and this is such a contrast. This
is so different.
The exact opposite of what we've experienced thus far with him, right? And it's just so crazy that this is a song that did so well for him, but it's so different, and maybe that's why, because people were like, wow, like I wasn't expecting that at all from Bruce, but it hit very powerfully at the same time.
Yeah. And, the verbal storytelling, but also the visual storytelling as well, right? I think like the video and the song go very well together.
Yeah.
Friends vanished and gone. At night I hear the blood in my veins, just as black and whispering as the rain, the streets of Philadelphia. Ain't no angel gonna greet me. It's just you and I, my friend. My clothes don't fit me no more. I walk 1,000 miles just to slip this skin. Night is falling, I'm lying awake. I can feel myself fading away. So receive me, brother, with your faithless kiss. Or will we leave each other alone like this on the streets of Philadelphia?
That was Bruce Springsteen, Streets of Philadelphia.
I really like the background vocals in that. I feel like it helped bring more like emotion and presence to the song.
Yeah, I think they had a little bit of a effect on there to add this like spacing and depth dynamic to make it feel more transcendent as well. But then his vocal at the forefront in the mix was very, very dry. It was, just like I said, very simplistic, but I think purposely done so that you had both that spacing effect in the background and then, at the forefront really sticks out to you what he's saying, right? And I think it's also something that, like I said, it was kind of threw me off a little bit in the beginning. Not, what I was thinking about when I was going into the song, picturing what we were going to get from Bruce Springsteen. But I did start to enjoy the melodic flow of it after the pause when we got back into it. So I'd like to go back and listen to this one again and maybe not be so surprised in the beginning.
I was definitely caught off guard too. Like at first I thought that was just like an intro and it was going to like get more into like the full song.
Yeah.
But once you said like at the pause, you said kind of like poetry in motion. And I feel like that really kind of resonated with how I felt about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, that's what we've experienced with Bruce thus far as he puts some thought into the lyrics that he's penning, right? And tries to, as you put it, poetry in motion, try to paint it from that picture to make you think through a little bit and maybe catch something as you go back and listen to it again. Well, like that really resonated with me. So, I think different, like I said, than what I was picturing, but also this was 1994, we said, ish, mid 90s. And from what I remember, I think Bruce got popular in the 70s. So he's had a really long career.
Yes, that would have been like a little bit later on.
Yeah, it's been like 50 years, I think, that he's been doing his music thing for. So he's been around a while. But I think maybe, you know, we should also take into account that his sound may have changed.
Yeah.
As he got later into his career.
Yeah,
So
for sure. This is also for a movie too, right?
Yeah.
So like obviously that's going to play into like how this is going to come to fruition because there's going to be influence from what they want from the movie.
Yeah, so you guys can give us more insights on
I also
these
saw
things.
Tom Hanks. I guess maybe he's in the movie.
Yes, but we didn't see Denzel Washington.
No.
So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not Denzel Washington.
It's
I'm
Tom
thinking
Hanks.
different film. But I'm pretty sure, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, that Denzel starred in this, or was one of his big breakthrough films. And because I don't really remember any films from him before the 90s, do you? Denzel's big films, I think, all came kind of after that.
I feel like he got really big in the 90s.
Yeah, so
I don't know. I
think-
could be wrong. I don't really know very many things from before the 90s.
I remember a scene, a trailer or something like that with him playing a lawyer in, I thought, a movie called Philadelphia. And so maybe
You guys
Tom
can let
Hanks
us
is in
know.
it with him, and maybe
They've had a couple
we should
movies
watch
together,
it.
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe we should watch it.
Yeah, I would be open to watching it. So
Anyways,
you guys can let us know if it's worth the watch in the
comment
comments.
down below. Like button if you enjoyed the video. Give us Bruce Springsteen selections down below. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for
Rob.
watching.